Scorpio, hello. Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your September shift reading. So we're looking at the shape you are shifting out of in September, the shape you shift into, and what that shape shift looks and feels like. Scorpio, I got a very simple image for you before we get into your cards, and that is the image of a balloon popping. And you know, sometimes if you've been following my work, you know the images that come can be kind of complex and take a while to explain. And I thought, after I saw the balloon pop, I kind of asked, is that it? Anything else? And it was like, nope, it's really that simple. Pop the balloon. Whatever that means to you, Scorpio. So let's see how the cards further illuminate that. We've got the fairies speaking to us for September. They've been wanting to speak in a lot of the personal readings lately, and so I'm happy to see them here in September. So, what is the shapeshift for Scorpio in September? I'm going to pull out the cards, arrange them, and then we'll see what happens. Ooh, nice. We got the collective of pixies showing up here, that collective energy, the collective lifting you up. Okay, one more for Scorpio in September. Whenever I ask for one, I get way more. Aha. Yeah. Scorpio, dang it, come on, you've got the power. That's it. Okay, wow, that's incredible. Incredible. Okay, there's a lot of messages coming through here. Scorpio. Well, first of all, here's your shape shift. Nice and clear. You're moving from indecision, to Liz of the shadows, and Liz is lifting herself up and out of the shadows. I think you are being lifted up and out of this place of indecision, perhaps by popping whatever balloon has been holding air. It's like popping that and the air comes out. Let the air out of a situation. Let it pop. Let it, air is mental energy. It's communication energy. There may have been some sort of mental or communication energy that's been held up. And it's like, it's time to pop that. And what happens, the balloon starts flying everywhere. It starts moving. And that's the energy you need to really lift you up and out of this place of indecision, of sitting on something. You're sitting on this energy and it's not moving because maybe in your brain, you're going back and forth, back and forth. Libra got this card, okay? There's like a little bit of the Libra and Virgo reading coming into this for you. The readings have been so connected this go around. It's really interesting. But Liz, it's like that energy. Oh, this is so fascinating because we're getting the image of popping a balloon, and this is the energy of holding. I always get the story of, when you reach you jump off the high dive and you go all the way to the bottom of the ocean or the bottom of the pool. We'll say the ocean because you're Scorpio. You want to go deep, okay? You go all the way to the bottom, you touch the ground. And then it's like when you touch the bottom, that gives you the traction you need to lift off, to spring back up. And then it's almost as if the water just lifts you, carries you. You feel your buoyancy. And it just lifts you and carries you with speed, with momentum up to the surface. And it's like you're holding your breath that entire time, which is again more energy of let the air out. Stop holding your breath. Stop holding it in. Get your stuff moving by bringing something that you've been holding in up to the surface. I mean, it's quite clear to that. Something is moving you now from a place of indecision and not moving to letting something out and going forward. Because again, here's a reiteration of that journey. We've got Geo the Slow, the collective of pixies, and then the master maker. Yeah. So it's like you've been in slow-mo. That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. You've been in slow motion here with Geo. Look at the way it says slow. Geo the slow. It's like your life has been in slow motion as you've been in indecision, as you've been wavering. You've been in this sort of like wavery, back and forth, I don't know, floaty, slow motion energy. Okay, you get my drift. And then something is changing here, this collective energy. The collective has come in. There's a group of people maybe, or some sort of community endeavor, or something like that. There's this family maybe, or community, or whatever. There's this group energy, collective energy coming in. It literally says the collective of pixies, lifting you up and helping you to be the master maker that you are. It's like you need these collective hands. This feels like the Aries reading too. I think this energy came in as well. And this always feels like Aries energy to me, because look at that little Aries fireball, right? It's like you've needed these collective hands to boost you so that you can feel the master maker has the gumption and the focus, the clarity and the fire drive to take action on their life and to make things happen. You know, it's like the exact opposite of this energy, which is really stalled and really just kind of, I'm getting the image of like pedaling the gas and the brake, gas and the brake, gas and the brake. And it's like, no, it's time. It's like the collective is lifting you up and letting you take a firm stance, giving you the ground to plant your magic so that you can stand firmly and start to take action and feel like an active maker, creator, and show your mastery. Because when you are in this energy, your mastery is not being shown, but it's like the collective, it's like this larger audience or something lifting you up and letting you really be seen as the master that you are. And again, lifting you up out of the shadows, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. Popping the bubble. Okay. And then there's this little like subtext coming in these two cards, additional cards here. Epona's Wild Daughter, which came through very strongly in the Virgo reading, which was a bit of a collective reading. So I would go check that out. And the Singer of the Chalice, which is so funny because the opposite card came out for Virgo, which is the fiery sword. So it's like the sword and the cup. It's like you are the cup here. You are the vessel. You hold the water, the emotional space. And what's interesting about this, I saw this in the Virgo reading, that Epona's Wild Daughter, it's like you've been held down by some sort of larger energy. See that? Like holding you in place, keeping you in the dark, keeping you smaller than you actually are. And now it's like you've gained the wisdom that you needed to gain by being held in place. And now it is time to launch. It is time to chariot this energy. It's time to pop the bubble and to let this energy lift you up out of the shadows. Let it lift you up out of the shadows so that you can really be the master maker that you are. And again, this is like Capricorn energy. I know it's very Aries energy, but it sort of feels like Aries Capricorn partnership, where there's this like strong foundation for you to stand on and to let your creative mastery be shown. And your creative mastery, I think here, Scorpio, has something to do with this chalice, this singer of the chalice, this holder of space, this vessel, container that a cup is, specifically an emotional container, is part of your mastery. It's part of what you have spent your time in this position mastering. This is a deeply emotional energy here. And it's like your momentum, Epona, I see as the horse, and horse energy is chariot energy. It is movement. It's like movement. The horse herself has held you in place and refused to allow you to move because you've been honing your mastery as this emotional, the one who can hold emotional energy. And now that you are the master, you are that vessel, it's like you're being released. And there's this collective that's here to boost you and to get you going again, to get you moving again out of slow, wavering energy that keeps you stagnant and still and stuck, and like stuck down here in the underbrush. You know, that slow energy keeps you stuck down here in the underbrush, and it's like this collective is lifting you up to the surface. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay, we're going to take this into an extended reading now and dive deeper with some other cards and see if we can get some more clarity out of this reading. I hope you'll join me over there. If you'd like to view it, you can click the link in the description and that will send you over to Patreon. Patreon's an online community I've created for folks who like my work and want to dig deeper. If that sounds like you, head on over there, read the description when you get there so you know how a patronage works, and I will send you the extended for September. All right, Scorpio, take care. Here's your doors. I'll read them to you. This one. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. A spark. Live deliberately, choose boldly, then you have arrived, right? Stop waiting. Live deliberately and boldly. Be intentional, be decisive and deliberate. This is what I want. This is what I am doing. And then you've arrived. You will be where you need to go, where you want to go. That's the cure for longing, right? Indy here is longing. Look at the face. Like, you don't have to stay here in stasis, longing and longing and longing. You can just take action. You've got all the tools. Make it happen. I love it.